So we live from the grounds this morning. We're just waiting for the fellas of them to set up for the second race. It's supposed to begin just now. They racing the bird a little bit and they're going in the ring. BirdmanTT.
You ready, Sian?
That's the race start.
Let's jump on the wire. Let's jump on the wire.
Come back a little bit so now. Come back a little bit so. Right, good. Good on, man.
Solo bird is on the right of the screen. Rishi bird is on the left.
Come on, you're starting now. Forget the bird now, boy. Hey. You fucking damn, you do the same thing, boy.
One.
As you can see, solo bird on the right of the screen. Fanning.
One.
I make him sing when the birds are singing, he might kick off.
One.
The solo bird yet to sing. That's the nature of this bird, big beak. Every time he goes on the board, basically starts to fan. Stop whistling.
One. 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 One.
So Rishi bird look like it's starting. Surprise at 23.
One.
Yeah, that's number.
Solo bird. So they're on hand. That's the end of the race thing.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know that. Trevor, let's go turn over and forget to give you body water. Man, you see, yeah, can we clear? I know the side for our cup.
Ask Sky.
No water in this bird cage. No water.
Rishi, what went down with the bird? Well, you know your birds is normally pull off really.
Yeah, well, this is a really nice bird. What happened? I come this morning and I turn over the fountain because normally when I leave the fountain in the car, it's better be seat and make stain. Look, the bird not singing up to now. So this bird nearly died this morning, but I still take a chance with it.
He thirsty?
Yeah, no water in the cage.
Or is this a cage bred bird?
Yeah, it's a cage bred bird.
Okay. How did you acquire this bird? From a local supplier? Or?
No, I breed this bird myself.
Oh, this is your bird?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your youngster. How you feel to have a youngster from brown spot to black?
Real good because the bird was doing good as a brown bird and turned black now, and we run 2 races with it. Win 1 and lose 1. Yeah. We run a 3 feet race, 116 in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I run a race with Karim. Karim 196, this bird was 181.
So you're a guy like the races and the shows, or which one you prefer?
I prefer racing.
Yeah.
I was in New York racing all my life as a growing up as a little boy and come back to Trinidad, and that's what I like racing.
So talk to me about the passion for birding and racing. How come you carry it on for so long in your life? What about it you like so much?
Well, when I lived Trinidad as 17 years old, I used to walk through New York Smoky Park, and I see these guys have birds just like our birds here. I wanted a bird. When I asked them, the price was a lot of money, man. Like
So
1990, a bird was like 5,000 US in New York. In
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So you found your passion for birds not in Trinidad in New York?
Not in Trinidad in New York, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. And was it different between guys racing in New York to guys racing in Trinidad? Because I saw it, I was there, I saw a lot of differences.
Well, you race more faster in New York. Less than 3 minutes, 5 minutes race down there because it's the first 50.
Yeah.
Over here, now we start the 15 minutes race in Trinidad, which is good.
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody don't have a bird to go like for the half an hour. You can run the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And you have a good bird, you go the half an hour.
So you had a belly bird for endurance in Trinidad?
Yeah. Not too much of them have birds to go for the 15 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from a young birdman coming up in the scene, was it the aspects of the bird that you would identify to say, you know, there's a good bird? Because I hear a lot of guys say Rishi have a lot of good birds.
Yeah, well, they have a lot of good birds in Trinidad too. And I really can't tell you that hard, but they have a lot of good birds in Trinidad. Is the way how the guys handle the birds.
Yeah. So what are some of the things you identify are the differences between, because I saw it too and all in New York, Guyanese birds have a different type of role to the Trinidad bird. It sounds different. What's the differences between Guyanese birds and Trinidad birds?
Okay, Guyanese are the PPO. We have teacher wheat teacher. And we used to compare there, but Guyanese always had the faster bird. There's one bird going up to New York and make his name was sometimes. That bird ruled New York for a little while, and I kept a few birds, and it run, but I went over 5 races with them, and it wasn't the class of Guyanese bird.
So as a senior birdman in the game, what do you do to encourage the young youths to come into the bird scene like Kylie and these guys? These guys come in and they're doing some good numbers. But how would you encourage younger people to come in? Because you had the passion for birds when you were 17.
Yeah.
So as a 17-year-old guy, you know, you see the bird. What would you tell a 17-year-old person to come and get into the birds?
Yeah, well, Kylie doing well because he lived next to the ground, and he come here and he's better and shy. He had the advantage too, and he have a good bird. Yeah. You have to be lucky to have a good bird, otherwise you have to dish out some good cash to get a good bird in Trinidad. Yeah, and Kylie have a good bird.
What would you tell this person who has no knowledge of birds, how to get into birds and what they have to do, how to secure a good bird, that kind of stuff?
All right, from brown bird, you don't want to push them up and mash them up, right?
Yeah.
You have a brown bird, it's singing in the pool. You go and mash it up like, okay, you're going to share with a black, you're going to share with a spot, you know, no. You have to baby a bird.
Now break the confidence of the bird?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, it was nice talking to you this morning, Rishi. Congrats on the win.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, man. BirdmanTT, we just talked to Rishi about his bird, and he's an international racer, and you know, that was it. The races was good, and you know, BirdmanTT, we're out.